Good morning everyone, George Packard, Family Lawn and Landscape, and today is nothing special whatsoever. I don't even know why I'm making this video. I have no script, I have no idea why I'm doing it, but I'm going to take you along with me today on an interesting project. Over here, we have our compactor, which as you can see is well maintained by my people. Yeah, really taken care of there. Bird shit. Dirty, filthy. I got a hell of a maintenance guy. Just does a great job on everything for me. Sod cutter, we're gonna need that. We gotta cut some sod out. My edger, we're gonna use that for putting in a shovel cut edge on the property. The mini skid steer, we're gonna use that because this is my new wheelbarrow. So I truly love this thing. It's awesome. Best wheelbarrow I ever had. And get gas for that. In here, we have our decorative wood mulch that we're going to put down. We have some sand base in here. We have weed control fabric. Not just any weed control fabric, but 30-year weed control fabric right here. My lunch in there. Again, nothing very important, but I'll show you guys because I do this every day. Found these for $1.50 at Menards the other day. Frozen water bottles, crackers, gotta have those. More frozen water bottles. I do have this. I keep reusing it. I get the powder and I use the, this is like iced tea and what else? Iced tea and lemonade mix. And again, I use the powder for the Gatorade stuff in my bottles. And in here, the meat and potatoes is wheat bread with peanut butter and jelly. My daughter made the jelly. So, that's that. And then of course, just in case I wear out at the end of the day, I know these things aren't good for you and everybody will bitch about it, but I don't use them very often. I use them like once a month if I'm lucky, but I always keep it in here. Just in case I'm driving a long ways on the job and I get tired on my way home, I'd rather have pop one of those and make it than hit the ditch line and not. So, there's that. So now, we're ready to get going. Taking you on the job that means absolutely nothing to you. So, okay, let's get going. Okay, so this weekend, what did I do? Well, let's start with Friday night. Friday night, I had an estimate for a guy that I did an estimate for 2 different times prior to this, in years prior. I didn't recognize the guy's name, and I got there and I'm like, oh shit, I've bid this guy before and I didn't get him. So I went and bid him, and of course he wanted this, that, and the other, and he wanted options, and geez, balls, it just was a 1-hour ordeal. I got out of there, and of course the guy tells me, you know, hey, I hope you get this, George, and I'm like, well, I'm here, aren't I? And he's just like, well, yeah, but I got other guys coming, and I'm like, god damn it, but whatever, you know. So I made sure I put on my estimate, make sure you shop local, because this guy was talking about getting somebody from Wausau and whatnot. So anyway, that was just a travesty. So then Saturday morning rolls around. I need to get dump trucks and get them loaded up for Monday morning, and I'm hoping that we don't have to do anything this weekend, so I could maybe go fishing or go to my camper on our hunting land or ride my motorcycle or something like that. All of which, by the way, I was not able to do, not a single thing. So then it came to estimates that had come in during the week that my wife brought home to me and said, hey, these need to be done. So I called these people, and of course they're up on the lakes, which are an hour away, so you drive up there, meet with them, and I got to tell you this story about this guy. So I go there, and here's another one, where I had bid these guys a few years ago on these big boulder retaining walls, okay? I recognized the place as soon as I pulled up. I'm like, crap, I've been here before, you know? And this guy comes out and he's shit-faced. So he's like, hey, wait a minute, I gotta get a mixed drink. And he goes back in the house to get his mixed drink. And we're walking around. Here again, there's another hour spent on this estimate. And I'm trying to hurry it up because this guy is tanked, you know? And one of these lake guys, you know, come from the cities, get all shit-faced and whatnot, and then they hire us to do their work. So anyway, all said and done, he wants this rock retaining wall put in. He wants a circular paver patio with a fire pit put in, and then all these lawn areas done up. And so I give him the estimate. It's like 19 grand, right? And the guy says to me, yeah, can you just eat that. Eat that sales tax. I had the sales tax on there, 5.5% here in Wisconsin. And he's just like, oh yeah, if you eat it, I'll sign up. And I'm like, well, unless you're paying me $100 bills, nope. So that's not happening. And finally, well, the guy signs off on the contract anyway, and we're going to do that job. So that was a nice one to get. Prior to that, I did another estimate for a guy, which I'll take you guys along and I'll show you on these jobs. These long ass steps that go down to this lake. And here's another guy, he comes from Chicago, Illinois, he comes up to the Northwoods, God's country here, and he comes up, he buys a spot on the lake, and then they renovate it. So that's how we get a lot of our work. But regardless, we got that done. All my dump trucks were full of topsoil from previous work. Had to get those unloaded, got the trailers loaded up, got everything ready to go so that we can get out of here like a shot out of a gun Monday morning. And of course, I handled 2 estimates from Florida this morning that came in because the girls aren't in the office yet. So we have the phone calls are directed to our phone. So out of those 2, I landed 1. And then when I went to leave the house this morning, one of our clients quit. So basically I had a break-even morning so far. So one of them quit, said they're going to do it themselves. I wonder what that means. I'm thinking they found somebody cheaper. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But let's see what else. Oh yeah, I time out my bathroom breaks in the morning. You got to get that done. But my guy came 5 minutes early for work. That disturbed me because the dogs were barking, and I ended up having to pinch that off, which sucked. So now all day I'll have this weird sensation going on, but whatever. So that's how my typical Monday morning has been, and now we're off to the races. Okay, so made it to the job site. I will show you what we're going to be doing. Matter of fact, well, let me show you what my maintenance guy did that I didn't realize when we left the house. Follow me as I show you on our trailer. Notice what's missing. You know why that's missing? I'll tell you why that's missing. Because my maintenance guy sucks. He's terrible. Supposedly, when I confronted him about this, which was a phone call just a few minutes ago, he left it here with the screws in it. It needed a bulb. Why he didn't see to it it got done, I have no idea. So when I loaded all this stuff up yesterday, Sunday mind you, on my supposed partial day off, it was not here. So he's either lying to me or he just doesn't know what happened, and we've probably been driving around with this for days. God only knows. This is the shit he does to me all day long. If he works on something, I guarantee you we'll work on it again before the end of the week. That's just how great he is. God damn it. So anyway, let's go to the job site. I'll show you what we're going to be doing here. I got to do something to relax. One of these days, well, I'll tell you what. It's Monday morning. That's all I can tell you. Monday morning. By Friday, you want to stick a gun in your mouth and just end it all. Just start over or something. All right, so here, I'm just kidding, guys. Never want to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut out this section of grass right in here. And we're going to put a little walking path, just with these blocks that the customer has right over here. All right, they purchased these themselves. And so they fit together, kind of like a puzzle. So this will be an interesting thing. See, they have some plants here. We're going to plant those together in our project. Here, there's going to be like a walking path, but it's just stepping stones with those. It's not going to be an actual path with them. And then over here is going to be the circular patio, right up in this area right here. And then we're going to incorporate some of the plants they have there in this. This is all going to be mulched and whatnot. Boy, there's little bugs around everywhere, but okay. So that's a project, and we're going to try and get it done in 2 days. So that being said, let's get at it, because we can't work till dark because my maintenance guy decided not to put the cover back on or put the bulb in the light, which he didn't get also. Even though we have an account down at the local store, he could have went and got the bulb himself. He did not. He entrusted someone else to get the bulb, which he never should have done. It's his fault. But I got work to do. I got to get at this. I can't dwell on it. But the point I was getting at was that we have to leave before dark, because otherwise I'm going to get picked up with that trailer being like that because of my worthless maintenance guy. Okay. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this can, which is, I neglected to get a full can. Hopefully we'll have enough to just mark this. We're going to mark this area off, the area we're going to be working on. So I'm assuming we'll go from here. Oh, there's the movement there. There, look at that. Look at that perfectly uneven line. Go this way. That's that. I'm out. So, anyway, very crooked line. I couldn't have done better myself. But, I know what to do. I have the sod cutter. Now we're going to cut all this stuff out of here. My maintenance guy worked on that too, so let's see how that works. I wonder if it runs. That's shocking. That's surprising. Alright, that looks good. Now, we'll start tearing that up, get it out of here, get it in the dump truck, but I got to get the dump truck emptied with stuff, so let's go do that.